welcome to my rookie review series in which I will showcase some more of what I've learnt from each rookie over each round and whether or not they are solid selections for our sides or not. Now, over round 7, we were displayed with quite a few rookies, but a couple in particular that we should definitely keep our eye out on and potentially select for our side. A few on-field options, we'll discuss them in a moment. Before I get into it, I do just want to quickly apologise for the lack of rookie reviews I've been uploading over the year. I've found myself pretty busy at times with work, footy, and a series of other stuff. And as you can see, all the colour coding, all the stats, and etc. It takes me a good couple of hours to get these out, plus the recording and editing. So, yeah, you get that. But, yeah, without further ado, as always, we'll get stuck straight into it. And, yeah, our only defender for this video is Zack Reed, a familiar face from last year. Now, yeah, played a good game of footy, 173k, so still priced overs for a rookie with a score of 60-odd. Not too bad, but a little bit of a Josh Gibcus type. This bloke plays as a key defender. Good job security, I think. If he can stay durable, he'll probably find himself playing a bit of footy. He might get a rest every now and again, but I don't see why they wouldn't persist with him. It's been a year and a half of having him in the system as a top 10 draft pick, but as a result, I would be avoiding him because there are better options like this bloke here, Greg Clark. Now, yeah, this was really shattering over the off-season. We lost him to injury, 117k, absolute steal. I think he was the last pick of the draft and mature age player. Yeah, we knew he was good, but we didn't know he was this good. 104 in an absolute smashing against the Tigers. He played some really good footy. I think we back him in. I personally am dropping Horne-Francis for Clark just straight up, and I reckon at least 30% of the competition will probably be doing the exact same thing. Position as a midfielder, that's okay. We need that coverage for Dacos and Horne-Francis, who are sort of on the chopping block, both having pretty high break-evens alongside your Riolli types as well. So he's a really good alternative for these guys and someone that you can comfortably have on the field. So, yeah, really like Greg Clark as an option. Good job security. They've wanted to play him for a while. They're so thin, the Eagles. They've had to play a few top-up players in the worst of times, and yeah, with what Clark did on the weekend, I think that's absolutely more than enough to hold his spot in that side, and I think he'll just play everywhere on the ground, maybe a little bit down defence, predominantly mid on the wing. Wherever they need him, he will deliver. So, yeah, we love Greg Clark, and he's someone that we absolutely need at this point in time in the season. The real question is, can you go early on him? Still got another week before he's on the bubble, and the answer to that is yes, absolutely, you can go early on him because, as I said before, he is a perfect on-field option. So, yep, as a result, you're going to play him on the field. Next bloke here, Jack Carroll. Now, this was a really surprising one and completely unexpected. 123k midfielder, but more importantly, he scored a 95, which was so convincing. So that to me just automatically says, yeah, he will stay in the team momentarily. Now, the reason his job security is moderate despite the 95, because I'm pretty sure he just come in for George Hewitt, but who would have thought he would be this good? So I think he was just way too important to drop. I know it was against North Melbourne, so it was a pretty cheap game of footy. Nonetheless, really nice score. But we're going to wait for him, I think. Someone that we can definitely have on the field just on that. But he could come out and score 50 next week. We wouldn't know. But we'll just wait and see with that one. Similar to Morris Riolli. Just wait. Probably should have that as play them as well. But yeah, no, it's all good because he is someone that we can definitely consider having on field, depending how thin you are in the midfield. We will discuss Morris Riolli. So finally getting a little bit of a crack at AFL footy, and didn't he deliver 123k and a 92? Really nice, but again against West Coast, he's not going to happen very often. Mid forward, which is pretty good DPP. I think he should have good job security from what he did, and I think the Tigers will definitely persist with him, but we will wait and see how he goes next week. He's got a pretty dodgy role. Will play a lot of forward, so what's to say he won't come out. A little bit like Carroll and score a 40 or a 50. We just don't know. So going early on these types of players is quite risky, where Clark, it's a little bit different because, well, he's a proven scorer. His waffle numbers are off the charts, and we know the ceiling that he's got. So, yeah, it can be sort of justified with those two, and the reason that you shouldn't really go early on him. Next one here, Cooper Hamilton, a local boy from where I'm from, I think in the Bendigo way. I'm pretty sure that's where he come from. I don't know a whole lot about him, if I'm honest, but 102k and a 68, we can really consider this. So, yeah, another one where I don't think he's on the bubble yet, so I guess we can sort of hold off and wait to see how he goes. I do have a massive problem with GWS rookies, despite what he scored. It doesn't matter because Leon Cameron is an absolute snake with the rookies. He does chop and change a few things, and I have been burnt by him in previous years in the rookie side of things. So, yeah, quite frustrating there. So, one that we just have to wait and see on. Mid forward, so yeah, good DPP there, and moderate job security because he did play a pretty good game, but he could just get dropped tomorrow. He might not even be named on the Thursday night team sheets, but wait and see. If you do pick him, maybe just have him on your bench, but wait and see. Robbie McComb, really popular pick this one, and rightly so. 102k, a little bit of or Anthony Scott type pick, or was it McNeil from last year? These Bulldog midfielders who are 102k, they seem to get a fair few of them. So scored a 63, which is really good. Midfielder, friendly role. Pretty sure he played a bit forward. I didn't catch the game, unfortunately, so can't be much help there. Maybe moderate job security. It's very rare that you would see a rookie get dropped after a good Supercoach score or a good game in general. I think I'll give him another crack. See how we go. But these are the players that are on the bubble. So we can wait until next week to see exactly whether or not we can go with them. So, yeah, moderate job security, as I said. And, yeah, if we go for him, probably just have him on the bench. Bit out of form here. It's been a while since I've done one of these rookie review videos, so please bear with me. There's a lot of names to discuss as well, so I'll try go a little bit quicker. So Aiden Begg, this was interesting. I think he could be the Grundy replacement. Don't quote me on that because he could just get the arse this week. They do have Cameron, and Cox played a really good game in the VFL as well. Kicked 3 goals and had a lot of hit outs, so he might make his way back into the side. So, yeah, 123k, 81, really nice score. That's what you want against probably the second best ruckman in the comp in Jared Witts at the moment. So really good effort, and yeah, it's a friendly role. Job security, I think it has to be good just because Grundy's out. But yeah, I'm not a Collingwood man. I don't pay a lot of attention to how they do things in the ruck lineup. I reckon he should play until Grundy gets back because they do need a ruckman, but you never know. As I said, they could just persist with Cameron or Cox. We don't know. But at the same time, he's not really someone that you can consider as a bench option anyway because we just got Hayes in our side a week or two ago. So that is a real problem. So in a weird way, this selection is quite irrelevant. Gee, if only he had DPP, that would be ideal, but he doesn't, so we move on. Luke Strandy, that's a shocker. I've probably butchered that, but yeah, I'm not even going to worry about it because rumour has it that he's out of the side coming in this week. Actually, no, I think it's been confirmed for COVID H&S protocols. Well, I don't know if that means he got COVID or not, or he was a close contact, but it's just whatever. Probably won't play for another 2 weeks, or definitely won't play for another 2 weeks, but did some good things. A 76 for a 102k rookie. Cannot be ignored, so I thought he was worth a little bit of a shout-out. Friendly role. He would have moderate job security, I think, without Nick Nat Dixon sort of playing a little bit more forward. He's someone that I think we will probably be talking about him in a couple of weeks in another rookie review when he is sort of on the bubble. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, so for now, just avoid him. And this is where it gets really sort of dicey, so I'll speed through this one. So Toby Bedford, yeah, just know a lot of players out for Melbourne with H&S protocols. So, yeah, risky business there. Yeah, been in the system a while. 123k, 52. Nothing too spectacular here. ordinary role, so yeah, avoid him. Oliver Dempsey, this is an interesting one because a lot of people went early on him, played a great game on debut, but as you can see, a 12, gee, that really does hurt your cash gen. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's a sort of moderate job security player because, I mean, you just had a shit game. Was he the medical sub? I have no idea. I didn't really catch much of this game either. When Geelong played the Dockers, I was actually playing a game of football myself, so yeah, it was quite hard to keep an eye out on how he was progressing. But at this point in time, if you're a non-owner, definitely avoid. Jackson Callow come in for, was it Reeves? Is that the ruckman? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he played a bit forward as well. They're short on key position players, the Hawks. So yeah, I'm not really sure on this pick. Pretty dicey score. Dicey roll. Yeah, avoid him at all costs. And last one, Chandler. Yeah, 8. Yeah, you can bring him in if you want. Well, no, don't do that. It's probably a bit of a trap here. Probably going to lose money, 123k. I don't even know how that's really possible, but when you score an 8, that makes things quite difficult. So, yeah, forward. Small forward, quite a dead role. Poor job security playing for the Ds. They got so many blokes that they can pick, which makes them such a successful premiership team. So they're going to be hard to beat this year. But as a result, I'll be avoiding Chandler at all costs. So, yeah, it's funny with these rookie review series videos because there's a fair few names, but then there's only like 2 blokes that you can consider this week. And definitely Greg Clark, and then going early. Well, you're going early on both of them, but Jack Carroll as well. But we just got to see how he goes when Hewitt comes back in the team, which he probably will this week. That's why, yeah, if you're a big fan of Carroll, I don't mind it. But, yeah, definitely probably don't get him in this week. Wait another week to see exactly how he goes. And then Riolli, Hamilton, McComb and Begg, we'll probably discuss them more next week when they're on the bubble. But, yeah, we'll see how we go. But, yeah, let me know which rookies you guys are flirting with in your team. For me, definitely Greg Clark by the length of the Flemington Straight. But, yeah, each, as I always say, each rookie here can be justified depending on what your structure is. But, yeah, Horn Francis to Clark, and probably, yeah, while I'm talking about my trades, I'll probably get rid of Dacos for Sicily just because of my structure. I know Dacos has a pretty high break even, but I guess you can still hold him if you want. But yeah, I think I'm going to trade. But yeah, let me know what you guys reckon in the comments on that one as well. I'll leave it here, guys. I hope you enjoy the series. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.